Alright, let's try this again. Hopefully it's working now. We'll find out here. Alright, well, I'm going to try this again before something else happens. You guys only hear me? Back in the chat. Hopefully everybody gets back in here. I'm showing. Alright. Yep, I'm back. Don't hit the off button. Okay. I got my headset on. So everybody can hear me. I hope. Hopefully that God stays with us and we don't have any more technical issues. That would be a good thing. Alright, Boneyard's back in here. I see it's trying to buff again, and my stream health is bad. Jeez. It just does not want me to stream tonight. Yes, Andy, we're back again. We need some prayers. The stream is not going well. We're flashing. Alright, let's try this one last time. This is just retarded. Okay. Thanks y'all for sticking by me. And I hope that this stream is going to stay up and be active. God willing, we can get through this. Anointed One, you in? Allie, you in here? Sandy? You guys hear me? Got 8 watching. Alright. Hopefully we're back in live. I think I got the problem figured out. I don't see any buffing problems. We all seem like everything is good to go. Thanks, Sybil. Thank you, Sandy. Hopefully it doesn't buff as bad as it was before. Alright. So, Sybil, you have any questions about the live streaming? Oh, there it goes again. There's just something that just doesn't want me to live stream. Wow. It is going back and forth. Justin. I'm trying to get the live stream to work. It does not want to stay. Here, I'll send you an invite though, okay, bud? So anyway, tonight we're going to talk about, like I said, we're going to talk about live streaming and how not to get yourself kicked off and locked out for 90 days. So now hopefully everything is working. Boneyard, he says I love liver. Alright, hopefully she stays together in one piece, and we'll get everything going here. Yep, I'm still on. Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? I'm the one giving do's and don'ts. This is what you don't do. You want your stream to come in good and clear. You don't want to be buffing back and forth. So it's a learning experience for everyone, Allie. Stream Health shows that it's good, so we should be good unless something else comes in. But one of the things I wanted to, what I was talking about before, if you guys didn't hear me, and I was cutting in and out, was one of the things you don't want to do is have bad quality, because that's going to lose your people in the chat, and they're just going to go somewhere else. Audio is a huge thing, so you always want to have good audio, and you want your own content. Don't play somebody else's content that is copyrighted. Usually in the bottom of YouTube, if you look in the description, it'll let you know if it's copyrighted or not. Yeah, I figured you were still under the weather. That's why I didn't bother you. Hey, but I'll tell you one thing, Locke, them chickens are amazing. I put some olive oil on them and ran some just regular herbs in there with some garlic and pepper. I can tell you right now that I'm hooked on the Red Rangers. That was awesome, awesome food. Maybe it was a cook, I don't know, but it was good. You want to say hi?
Hi. Who's there?
No, Ray, you're on live.
Oh, hey, y'all. I thought it was not working.
It's awful hot tonight. I wonder if the weather is affecting it. Yeah, it's really hot out here, too. It's crazy hot. Yeah, I think so, too. So, Locked, how's your headache go away? Yeah, Sybil, the Cornish hens do really good. I just went up to the butcher, and I've been telling a lot of people a story, and um, I just was going to try something now, like the free range things. The weight wise, they came in right around three and a quarter, or 3 3/4 to 4 pounds a piece. So they're not as big as the Cornish X's, but definitely really good tasting. But after the stuff I heard about meat birds from the store, I won't be going there anymore. But if you guys haven't known any, or it should be everybody in here seems to be know everybody. Anointed One, got Sue Woods, Locked Justin, Sybil, HD evening. How's it going? Glad you can make it. So now maybe everything is settled down and the live stream seems to be coming back in par here. We can get this thing going. So number one is don't do what I did. When you're doing a live stream, make sure that you have your connection set up. There's a section in YouTube that matches your bandwidth on your computer to match. So if you're not able to push out the bandwidth, you're going to have the buffing issues. For instance, I'm running satellite, so I have to be careful what I do and to make sure that I'm pushing out the right amount. The other thing that you want to make sure is, like I said before, is make sure your content is your own. 30-second clip can get you 90 days. Another person told me that they heard they were at a fair and they're walking by the concession stands and they had the radio on and they got hit because of that. So YouTube is very particular on that, on the live streams. It seems like they're more particular on the live streams than they are in the actual videos that we make and post. So there's the other ones. Good audio, good video, and not buffing like we're doing before. Makes all for a really good chat, and everybody can do and hear at the same time. So, and the chat keeps going pretty well too. So anybody have any other questions about live streaming? Which software to use? You can. Hey Kay, how's it going? Good to see you. Nice to be back in the hot seat. If you guys don't know anybody in here, or you see somebody that you like, just click on the dots on the side. It gives you over their channel. Watch one of their videos. Give them a like and a comment and subscribe to them. Yep, HD exactly. Big brand labels. Justin, just not lucky enough to get kicked off the planet. We don't want to be doing that. There's too much important things going on. Paranormal Mama, echoing a bit. Shouldn't be. Let's turn her down a little bit. That's the other thing too, guys, is that I'm actually using a mixer. Let's have some fun. There's the locked and loaded. Yeah, Sandy, you should tell him he hasn't sent any jelly out. The other thing too is that if you're using an external mic, a lot of the echoing could be because there's a distance between me and the mic that if you get too close, you're going to get an echo really loud. And if you get too far away, you're not going to be able to pick it up. See, Justin, you just can't leave. You got unfinished business to do here. Gotta take her easy. Rox, how's it going? How do I do what? Make them noises? It's a mixer. It lets me do all kinds of fun stuff. See, I can do that. It all depends on what I'm doing. So, well, that's some wonderful, wonderful stuff. That jelly was just amazing. And then we made rhubarb, apple, and strawberry. It was just, yep, Paranormal Mama soundboard, yep. So we were making some wonderful this year. We got some wonderful jelly out in the springtime. Hopefully this fall we'll get the apples in. And I tried the old-fashioned way of making apples and heating them up to the 220 degrees to get the natural pectin out, and it's a hard thing to do. Hey, crows. Yeah, there's all kinds of fun things on this soundboard that you can play with. We can do the creepy baby. That's just creepy. But if you guys want to watch a funny, hey Justin, if I watched that video last night that we did with Merle before we got goofed up in there, some of the sound effects hit perfect. Oh yeah, raspberries. Justin's got a load by him too. Oh, there goes the stream again. Crowing there, sound like a rooster. But now this morning they were making some noise and they all ran into their new house and even the big birds left and they run running for their house. There's nothing in the. He just got spooked, but that's kind of interesting that at such a young age they naturally have that instinct that if with the noises that they take off running and protect themselves. Oh, are we kicking rocks again? Justin, you kicking rocks or you just what's going on? Anointed one, is she still in here or did she leave? But anyway, guys, if we like tonight, I'll be working on this for the next couple nights here. Help. Hey, old Camp Ranch, great to see you. Hoping that I can help some of the people. Yes, Ellie, the dandelion jelly is awesome. It tastes just like honey. It is so good. That'd be cool, Sybil. Yeah, I've got some videos of the eagles flying over and they make a sound and everybody goes running. Glad you could join us, whole camp. Uh, Last night I know you tried to get in. We had some technical difficulties. Uh, we got it straightened out later on the evening, but Brandon, thanks for joining us. But yeah, we've been working on getting a homestead here throughout the summer. The garden has just been going nonstop. We've been getting the fresh vegetables out of there. Tonight was actually the first meal this year that was totally cooked off the stuff that was raised on off the homestead, from the chickens to the vegetables. Everything was actually taken off the homestead. It was a delicious meal. I'm thanking the Lord for that one. It was really cool to see everything in full circle. So Sybil, are you gonna start doing some live streaming about prepping and survival skills and bushcraft stuff? And the other thing too, guys, one of the other things I was thinking about doing now that my stuff is up is I think I'm gonna do I want to kind of do what Two Family Homestead is doing, just on my side of the things here, getting some of my subscribers some recognition. So I was thinking about bringing once in a while bringing someone up to do an hour live stream just to give them some help around to help the community out. I think that would be nice. Get to know other people, get to know some of their inputs and stuff like that. But it's great to see everybody here. 985, Brandon, that is awesome. Well, that'd be super cool, Sybil. So if you need some help or anything like that, let me know. That would be cool how to, because that's very true. Because there's people in here that want me to start doing some of the bushcraft and talking about that and the wild edibles and stuff in that category. But a lot of times we don't take in consideration that the elderly disabled or something like that or is not able to take care of themselves. And if something does bad happen, they're not able to take care of themselves. I mean, the Lord does want us to put our faith in Him, but at the same time, He didn't raise us to be ignorant either. Yep, one of the biggest things is medicinal, and it's a huge thing. Absolutely. And it's a great asset. Anything in that category, the edibles themselves, the medicinal. I'm trying to catch up. Not a problem, Sybil. That's what we're here for. But I'm pretty sure that you can handle that pretty much yourself too. You've got some very good skills also. Yeah, thanks everybody for hitting that like button. If you haven't, please do. Helps us out. I want to thank my mods that are in the room tonight, keeping things under control. Obviously, it's not that big of a deal, but it's always nice to see them. It's always a caring and loving environment. I love that. Yeah, Justin, you got to get some willow bark. Make sure yourself some willow bark tea. Hey, what'd you do with that chamomile I gave you too? Did you ever make that? Thanks for stopping by there, Paranormal Mama. Please come back again. This week's gonna be awesome. What's going on, Rox? Ooh, chiropractor. Bone crackers. Thanks, Brandon. This is like my second one since I've got my time out, so getting back in the seat's gonna be kind of nice. Hey Justin, did you use up that chamomile? He's hard at it yet. So you see what Sybil just wrote? You can come back here and I got valerian, lavender, and you got the chamomile. So we got all the stuff. All you got to do is stop by again. Next time you come up here, remind me. Well, thanks, Sybil. I missed you guys too. It's been a long time since I've been back on my stream. I've been doing with Micro Homesteader and doing our live streams that way, but well, Brandon, you can hopefully tonight we can help you out with that a little bit here. If you guys have not checked out Brandon, um, maybe we can get you some extra subscribers here. Let's see if we can. Lunatic, Brandon? Are you your lunatic's dad? I just see that right. Let's see here. Bear with me here. We're going to help Brandon out. If I can do this. Brandon, you are now at 987 from me. Uh, let's see here. That's cool because Lunatic Dad is a big part of the community. He does help a lot of people out. So I'm gonna throw this up, guys. So here's Lunatic Asylum. This is Brandon's page. He's sitting at 997 right now, and his videos. So you guys haven't checked him out, go and check him out. If you like what you see, give him a sub. Oh, your lunatic stepson. That's awesome. Hopefully I don't get kicked off YouTube again for doing that, but we'll find out. Hopefully they don't buzz me for that. Find out. I forgot. I gotta be careful. So anyway, we're Sybil. Hello all around. So yeah, Justin, if when you stop by next time, we'll get the valerian. We have a lot of lavender, and a lot of times too, I use the. Hey, there's Bill. Thanks for joining us. Um, a lot of times the lavender is soothing too. So if you got one of them atomizers or whatever they're called, you can also use that. That helps to soothe things. Same thing with chamomile. You put that in there. Even if you infuse it with oil, it's another good way of doing it. Thanks, Brandon. Sandy, you're offline. You're online. You're talking to me. RG, welcome to the live stream. My official one back in the hot seat instead of being on Merle's channel where everybody usually sees me. So it's kind of fun. So tonight's stream, there are RGs about do's and don'ts about streaming. Lately, it's been hot news of people getting either hacked or mistakes like myself that I made. A lot of things that we can kind of avoid if for one. Number one is make sure you know who's on your live stream and make sure that you know the people that are on your panel and make sure that they're trustworthy. Number two is if you're going to use Google Hangouts, make sure you never put your link into the chat. I myself, I don't use Google Hangouts anymore. I use Zoom. It's a lot more secure. Well, Rox, that's cool that you're getting a house. I'm glad. That is a good thing. 100%. So we've got some people in here that are pretty new at live streaming. So if you guys got any questions, please feel free to ask. I'd rather have you ask and help you out than to get you guys get going and then you find out the hard way. Well, that's really bad, Brandon. Well, you know the saying goes, Brandon, is if you got there's two or more, Jesus is here. So where are my prayer warriors? Sandy's there. Justin, where are you at? The anointed one? She's in here. Justin, you still in here? Sue's in here. Justin's slow in typing, or whatever is she at? Well, anyway, guys, let's give a shout out, or not a shout out. Let's give a prayer to Brandon there. Dear Lord, please help Brandon with his anxiety. Please take the pressure off of him and lift him up. Please and help him to come towards you, Christ, and bless him as you blessed all of us. Protect those that are in the room and let us have a nice, clean live stream. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. So, Brandon, I hope that the Lord will take your pain and your anxiety away. So it's cool that's everybody in here, Brandon. So I hope that that will help you out. I'm sure if you spend some time with the Lord and give Him some prayer, there He is. Amen. That He will lift that anxiety away from you and help you to ease your ways. Yeah, Bill, it's technology can be difficult. I had some hard times last night. Had a bunch of technical difficulties, but we worked through it. Boneyard, glad you made it. Or you came back. One of the two. But yeah, Bill, it's some of the things there's some really good videos out on YouTube on how to live stream to help you get through the things, but if you're trying to use their free software, it does make things a little difficult. Hey, no problem, brother. Brandon, I hope that everything works out for you and that your anxiety goes away. That's a horrible thing to live with. Sometimes it helps to walk around it. Yeah, so sometimes it's just best to throw them out the window. And it's hard to get used to, but once you get used to your software and stuff like that, I've never used the actual Google's live stream, so I can't really help you guys with that. If you're using OBS, vMix, that kind of stuff, I can help you guys out. That would be awesome. No, anointed one, yeah. It's Homestead's always a really good thing. Well, Rox, you can stay here and enjoy the company of the people that are in the room here. Then you're not lonely. There's a lot of people in here. We all like your company. Yeah, so OBS actually takes a lot of juice, but it's actually one of the smallest of them to broadcast on. You just have to change, like I was saying before, is your bandwidth that's shooting out. You got to find out what your bandwidth strength is, and you can go to speed test and find that out. When did we all become prep setters? And then Sue, if you find out your bandwidth, you got to set it to what Google has in their bandwidth for the minimum. You got to make sure they coincide with each other. So there's a lot of things that can be set up. Yeah, Justin, we could do Zoom, but the problem is that means I'd have to shut this live stream down. Yeah, so sometime I'll have to get you up on Zoom and bring you in there, but you got to download that, and I can send you an invite to Zoom, and we can walk you through a lot of stuff. And that's what I mean. So if there's somebody on here that wants some one-on-one time on how to set things up, um, we can do that in Zoom, and you can see how everything works. Yeah, Brandon, we have some very, very good, humble people that come in the chat rooms on Saturdays too. If you want to check it out, I do a live stream with Micro Homesteader. We switch between channels. Micro Homesteader. I'll put his link. I'll put his name in the chat here. If you don't have him, you can go check him out. And every Saturday we do live streams. And it's pretty much about homesteading, about faith, about God, and all of the above. Sometimes we throw in a little bit of politics, but a lot of the people that you see in here, Brandon, are in the same chat, so it's a good time. Yeah, Sybil, watch out with the Google Hangouts. There's so I guess people can hack and get into that, and they can ruin your stream in a hard time. So yeah, it's absolutely right, Sandy. You guys hang on a second. I gotta go let my doggy out. All right, we're back in action. So anyway, I think Sybil did there, Brandon. Otherwise, too, I can. Sybil, did you throw his link in there? Yep, she already did. That's kind of what I was talking about and why I was doing this do's and don'ts about live streaming there, Bill. Is that some things that we need to be careful as ourselves about who we have on our live streams, who we're streaming with, and if you check on any of these other live streams, a lot of people they won't throw people up on the Hangouts at free will just for that reason. And that's the second or third person I've heard that's been on Google Hangouts and got hacked, and then they got their live stream taken away. So not only that is that's real close to getting pushing into having legal things happen to you. So he got hit kind of hard. But one thing I want to do for this is I'm going to start going through and checking and showing some helpful hints with the YouTube and showing you how to set up on YouTube side to use the custom URL so that you're not getting hacked. One thing I can say is don't give out your stream key to anybody. That's your personal stream key. If somebody does get that, they have free will to your YouTube channel. So that's another thing. And the other good thing too is just like the Anointed One says is you always can pray before you start your live stream. And one thing I like to do too is when we get into our live stream is pray before we even start our live stream once everybody's in the room. So yeah, don't have locked and loaded on there. Yeah, and that loaded bear too. He's a pain in the butt. He's always trying to jam on my channel. Yeah, Bill, I don't know. I wasn't there. I was at work, but I did hear about it. Um, I know he doesn't totally understand everything, so about how everything works. But all it does is take one bad apple to ruin a whole bag of apples. So somebody got a hold of it and ran with it. Welcome back, Sue. How's your chickens doing, Sue? Are they all getting big? It's been so long since I've been on a live stream, I forgot what everybody has. There's a lot of things too. As I just had a long conversation with another brother in Christ tonight when I was cooking on a grill, and some things that we take for granted other people don't know. So it's really good to keep in touch with brothers and sisters and talk to them. So yes, Andy, the trolls will troll. Hey, look at there, Mr. D is in the house. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Everybody get a notification that I was live tonight? Hopefully YouTube is sending out their notifications. The other thing too, guys, if you are having problems with your subscribers and you're not getting the notifications, sometimes it's best just to go unsubscribe, subscribe, watch one of their videos, hit the like button, and leave a comment. It seems to take care of the problem. Alright, Sybil, good. Affirm him there, big brother. Where's Locke? Did he go and take another nap? Yeah, it's good to be back on here, DE. I'm glad that it's kind of nice to have your channel back. It was a blessing that Merle was letting me live stream on his. It was really fun, and I enjoyed it. But it's also fun to be on my own. So... Rox, I'm sorry to hear that. You're not alone. You have friends and you have family here, and my channel is open. It's a family channel. Curious Bunny. Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, Rox, it's you know, you're more than welcome in here. It's a big family. We have a lot of great people that come in here, and we show the support. We're all God loving, and God, you know, God takes care of us, so that you have friends here. You got to go get that checked out there, brother, or something bad happens. But thanks for stopping by there, Curly Bunny. Glad you could make it. I just had to finish talking with Rox there. EMT, huh? That's a rough life too. Yeah, I was an EMT and a firefighter here too. Yeah, that's what I mean. I know the life as an EMT is not an easy one, and thank you so much for your support and helping other people out. That's exactly feel the share do God's work and share the love. Absolutely. You're EMT too, so see, we'll like good minds think alike. Look at that, Tommy Willis. You're trying to I should be you should be teaching us there, Tommy, not me teaching everybody else. And that's kind of funny. We had some heck of a time last night with our live stream, and with computer glitches and hardware and Zoom not wanting to cooperate. It was a field day trying to get everything going. Well, we made it. Glad you could come back and stop in here, Thomas. Good to see you. Merle must be in bed already sleeping. Well, like I said, Rox, you can come in here, and we have family and friends in here. I do my live streams usually is on every Saturday at 7 p.m. Central Time, and then I also do. Hey, look at that, Big Bear Homestead, Glad you could stop in here. Haven't seen you in a long time either. And then I usually do mine on the evenings too. So usually because I'm a second shifter, it helps to pick up the guys on second shift. Yeah, yeah, Tom. He needs his beauty sleep. I just talked to him while I was today, and see, there you go, there, Roxy. You can even Sybil says you can Skype her anytime, day or night. So, guys, if you haven't, any one of my new subscribers or people that are new to the channel here, you got Big Bear Homestead, another really good channel about homesteading and prepping and preparing. You also have Sybil there. She is also a prepper and practical living, another great channel. Um, That'd be 8 o'clock Eastern time there, Big Bear. Yep, Lock. See, there's another bear. Oh, no, now he got his other one out. Yeah, see, Rox, you got a lot of friends. You just got to know where to look. Take the time to smell the flowers. Yeah, that is at the same time as you guys. Do I have a picture of the milking machine? What is that? If you go to Rox, if you go in and just type in Skype in Google, it will walk you through it step by step. It's really pretty simple. So if you have a camera on your phone or if you have a camera on your iPod or something like that, you can Skype. Yeah, that's why they're Jason. I'm always on at 7, but now I'm going to come back on here now that I got my channel back, and I'll be doing evenings at after 10:30 or so. I'll be on here again, so that'll make things go better. So Dee, the subject tonight is actually do's and don'ts about live streaming. Obviously, everybody, I'm back. I got a 90-day suspension for showing a 30-second clip, and we were just talking about what not to do. First off and foremost is I had trouble with my audio and with my mics and my video, and I was buffing, so them are all bad things in itself. I'm trying to run everything off a satellite, so it's a touch and go. Usually it's a go, no problem, but something didn't want me to live stream tonight. And then we're talking about making sure that you know who's on your panel, and make sure the people that are true to you on their channel, so they don't corrupt your channel and have some issues later on. There's been a few times in this last week I've heard of people losing their channel because they was hacked or something like that, and something inappropriate shows up on your live stream, and now Google shuts you down. So tonight I just got on here, load everything up, make sure everything's running right, and I figured this would be a good topic. See, everybody likes picking on that loaded bear. What'd you say there, Jason? I missed that in the chat. What did, if you're up to it rolling, Homestead, if you would go on after us, I would send people here. Yeah, I don't on our live stream on that I do with rolling or Micro Homesteader usually is on his channel, but I actually was going to think about going to a different time. I've got a lot of people that have to be in bed by 10 o'clock though too, so that makes it. He's 2 hours ahead of me. Yeah, Tommy, it is, but sometimes the mistakes cost you 90 days, so it's better to listen to somebody else's mistakes so you don't make them. Yeah, D, don't copyright. That's absolutely. Make sure your stuff is legitimate. Make sure it's your own. And if you're gonna do and take something down from somewhere else, check on the bottom of it. It'll tell you if it's copyright or not. If the picture has a copyright mark on it or something like that, because those are just ways to help you from staying out of trouble. Well, that sure is, Curly. You got to remember though too that we're on their platform. That sounds awesome, Jason. Yeah, big collab. That'd be great. Absolutely right there, Tommy. Yeah, I learned from my mistakes. I'm just trying to help other people out from making the same ones. Yep, that too, Eagle. And the language is a big one. And that's the thing is my channel's not set up for um, adults only or anything like that. There's no restrictions on it. That's what I put my faith in my mods to do. Nope, I'm not on Facebook there, Jason. I try to stay away from all social media. This is the only inlet that I have. But you can message me. I will. Anybody that uh, wants my link, if you guys haven't seen it on YouTube, has their own messages. And here's the link right there. You can click on that and you can send me an invite. It's their new way to private message. It's kind of like Yahoo Messenger. It's a little arrow on the top right hand of your screen. So if you guys want to, click on that link and I will accept your invites, and then I can see when people are connected. Makes things a lot easier, and it actually works really nice too, is that you're allowed to, if you're going to do a live stream, you can broadcast it to everybody that's on your friends list so that they can see that right away and click on a link. So let me show you. Everybody know where that is? A new messenger for YouTube. So I'm going to load that up here. So right up here in the right hand corner, right next to the bell, there's a little arrow, and that is where Yahoo is now changed to Messenger. They're going to be getting away with their private messenger that's in your about page. Absolutely, Sandy, no drama. Very good, Tommy. Yeah, we have a lot of good people, and I don't usually have an issue with that. But up here you'll see it, and yeah, D is connected, Sandy's connected, Boneyard. So these are where all your friends are, so you can message them at any time. It's a really good way to keep in touch with everybody. Why am I on a? Oh, I can do all kinds of crazy things. Here, we'll talk about that one there, Curly. I just felt like I was cold. It's only like 86 today, so I figured it was. Hey, welcome back, Brandon. It's Nibiru, yeah. So I'm gonna flip it around now. There we go. You saw my last live stream, and I liked them better. All the woods ones. You're getting close there, Brandon. Uh oh, buffing. Yeah, if you do too much, I don't know what's going on here, Justin. See, that's a thing there. See, he got the idea. It's a green screen. That's the thing, Bill, is that you have to play with their. You're playing ball. You're playing on their terms. Like I said, Brandon, if you go up in the chat, uh, I have my link where it's a private message. So if you scroll up in the chat, you'll see it. Rocks, I use vMix. It's paid software. It's actually was created by a pastor. Mr. Thomas is in here. Thomas Wills has the same thing. Yep, he sees I got the green shirt on. Um, and anything that is free is not as free. This software is probably one of the best that I've seen. And I can give you a little update here on what you're seeing. So this is actually my control center. Jewish Redneck, thanks for joining us. LA got the cloaking thing going on yet. But yeah, you can actually just Jason, you can actually just go buy a really green sheet. It's just got to be thick. So here's my dashboard, what I'm showing you guys now, and this allows me to have all these different inputs, and I can click on whichever one I want and do what I need to do. And I can change the inputs on what I want to do to whatever. It's a really nice software. It works really well, and you can it can be locked and use pretty much an encrypted code between the two of you. So I can have me and Tommy on here. I can have me and Merle on here, and we're encrypted between the two of us and broadcasting to OBS. So it's a really good thing to do. Yep, Bear. I use OBS too sometimes. Been trying to stay away from Google Hangouts was nice. If you guys have not checked out Zoom, go to zoom.com. There's another way that you can have a group of people on, and it's a lot more secure, and you have a lot more features than you do on Google Hangouts. Yep, Brandon, I saw it. We'll get back to you. Yeah, Tommy just said there that you know vMix was invented by in the AU for his church, so it was pretty cool how he did it. Yep. Yeah, Brandon, there's a lot of people in here that are nice and considerate and helpful. So, if you want, be part of the family. There's a lot of people in here that do live streams that help and talk and to. I don't know if you ever checked out Cab 7 has a very good live streams. He does support and the uplifting. I think he does his every night at 6 or 7 like that. So there's a lot of things to go in and check out. Sorry to hear that, Sybil. I hope he's okay or she's okay. I'll shut my green screen off so you can see it there, Jason. Uh, so Jason, there it is I just got a sheet back here against the wall, right here. It's a green sheet, and then use the Cronus key. OBS has one that I can show you how to set that up. It's really simple, and then once you turn that on, you have the ability to pretty much build and do whatever you want. It just so happens like tonight I'm wearing a green shirt, so all my the Chronos keys and the lights are matching, and all you see is a little bit of the crossing in my head, in my hands. Yeah, Brandon, I can try. I don't know. I got to get up early in the morning to do stuff, and I'll see what time I get out of here. But nothing else. Um, we can talk on the private messenger too. That's one way to get a hold of me. I gotta get my animals and stuff fed, but I'd be more than happy to sit down and chat with you. Glad to hear that there, Sybil. I'm in Wisconsin there, Curly. Yep, you just need a really good light. Um, there, Jason, and depending on how you look at my way my studio is set up, I've got two production lights set up on top, and then they shoot towards me because you got to light up the green screen behind you. That's how that all works. But I gotta say that the VMix is probably one of the best and top notch Cronus keys that I've ever seen. It's really good. That's cool, Jason. Yeah, we have. Um, I flip in every other weekend. We do prayer streams. Hey, no problem there, Brandon. There's a lot of people that are throwing you up there some good advice there, Brandon. So I hope you're reading the chat. Yeah, Jason, go and check out Zoom and load that up, and then I can bring you in on a Zoom, and it's a private one-on-one in a Zoom room, and we can go through a lot of stuff with the green screens and the different software, and I can walk you through OBS and show you how to set your Kronos key up. Some people just throw up, like Tommy said, they just throw up a dark green sheet in the back. Amen, Allie. Yeah, it's pretty cool, Jason. There's a lot of stuff you can do with OBS. You can set it up, put in some of the inputs, audio, video. So there's a lot of things you can do with OBS. I just didn't like it because it doesn't take a whole lot, but it does take a whole lot of it doesn't take a lot of computer strength. But when I had my old computer, it would pretty much max it right out. Where now I don't have to worry about that. Walking dinosaurs walking behind them. That's kind of funny. Well, let's see what else I can do something like that. I don't know if I can get dinosaurs walking behind them, but I bet you I can throw some jets in behind me. Or hey, I can put in some chickens behind me. Ooh, tag, you're it. Let me see here. There's so much you can do with this software. It's amazing. Um, There, we'll go throw some chickens behind me. And this Jason, this is how fast you can do this. Um, so I'm just going to do this really quick. And I'm going to put myself in the lower corner. So what I'm going to do, Jason, is I'm going to show you, you'll see it from the one screen here as I'm adjusting stuff. So there you see the chickens in the background walking all over me. That's how fast you can do stuff like that. Hey, the messenger. So Jason, if you're still in here now, you can see the you can see the chickens walking behind me. And I just got that set up in a loop, so it'll just keep playing the same thing. So let's see if we can I don't have my other chip in here. Alright, so here's another one. It's how fast you can change things. And thanks for stopping by, Sandy. Yep, I can use pictures instead of videos. I can do so many different things. And that's what I'm saying. It's there's so many things that you can do, Jason. I'll throw a picture up in there quick. So here's a still shot. So no matter what you want to do, you have the opportunity with a green screen to put whatever you want behind you, and at a flick of a switch, you got whatever you want. So it's kind of nice. Nice to see you, Barnyard. So then if we want to go and I was just doing an update on the garden here. So here's one with the garden in it. So now we're in the garden. So yeah, Jason, you can pretty much do anything and anything you want. And then I can throw in here, I can go in here, and I can throw in. The other thing too is you can play audio. We are going to go and show some of the vegetables that we have and how things are going here. So, and then I can throw in my video and put in my camera in this. And then we can drop the position down so I can do whatever I want. Be here in the corner, minding my own business. Go upside down and around. Ooh. We go over here. So there. So there's a lot of different things that you can do. Sorry, Justin. It also helps too, Justin or Jason, if you got a mixer, because then you can kind of throw in some different things. Um, Loaded there. He likes this. Um, there's all kinds of neat things that you can do. You know, this was my first year doing the back to Eden method, and I'm doing the permaculture. You know, in square foot bedding, I'm kind of using a whole bunch of different concepts, and the size of the plants and the vegetables that are in here is amazing. The difference that it made, and the cauliflower that's in the front that you just seen is nothing compared to what's in the back. They're just gigantic. Yeah, thanks for putting that up there, Tom. It is. It's that's what we're talking about before. It's best to have your own stuff. This is what I do with my spare time there, guys. Yeah, Jason, I just brought in 9 cauliflower heads that were the size of basketballs and volleyballs and stuff like that. I actually gave one to Locked and Loaded there. They're just huge. And, you know, depending on what you want to do, Jason, there's actually some of the software that you have, you can have virtual input screens. So you can do something like this. And so this is a virtual input screen. And then I can put different videos. I'm using vMix for my screens. And my mixers and all the other stuff is all through vMix as my editing software, and then I use my mixers. But Jason, this is actually a virtual set, so you can be up in here. I can put an image up here. You can put images in the all the A's. You can do this kind of stuff. I can zoom in, zoom out. So there's a lot of things that you can do. Change it up. There's just there's a whole lot of different things up there. Yeah, Sybil, it's hot here. I tell you, this weather's ridiculous. But like I said, Jason, if you want to get together sometime, just message me and we can get into Zoom and I can show you how to set up OBS, get you some of this thing started up, and just a regular sheet and a good camera is all you need, and you're ready to go. Yeah, my Zoom is paid subscription there, Sue. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff that you can do. Um, Jason, I'll be on till work till about 10:30 tomorrow night is when I'll be free. Put my head back on. Oh, I lost my head. I lost my head. Um, Jason, I get around and probably around 10:30 at night I'll get back on here. If you can though, to start things out easier is load up Zoom and then message me your email in a YouTube Messenger. And when I get home, I can call you right into a Zoom room and we can go over it. It's magic, Allie. It's because with the green screen, I got a green shirt on, so it picks me up. So if I shut the green screen off, you'll actually see my shirt. See? Me wearing the green shirt matches my green screen, so then when I turn the green screen back on, yeah, John, there is. It says, but it's only 45 minutes, so then it'll shut you off. You got to restart everything. Otherwise, you can get a subscription and go that route. Yeah, green is wonderful. That's why if you ever guys watch Green Bay Wacky, he's got a green screen hat that he wears, so it looks like his half his head's missing. Take care there, Jason. God bless, and thanks for stopping by. And yeah, leave me a message in the thing, and we'll get a hold of each other, and I'll show you how all this stuff works. Well, John, the one thing that Zoom has that Hangouts does not have is it's very hard for somebody to hack into Zoom, and the audio I think is better. And with the conversations between the people, you can set Zoom out so that when one person is talking, that person comes up on the screen, so there isn't a whole lot of overlap. Thanks again there, Dean. Thanks for stopping by. I think he was hitting hay there, Sybil. Oh, there he is. So we'll give Jason a hoorah out. Tommy, you leaving? Take care there, Tommy, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, yeah, John. The mic and the audio make a big difference. They're huge. Yeah, I like the gunfire better than the other one. I call this the freaky kid. Tommy had one like that too, where he could do some sounds too. That helps too, is when you have with your audio is um, having a mixer. It actually, I can turn up the audio so that my mic is really loud, or I can turn it down so it's not so loud. There's a lot more control that you have over your. Exactly, John. That's a creepy kid. Yep. And you can get, this mic right here is a pretty inexpensive mic. You just got to get the amplifier. That's what I started with. And then later on I got the mixer, which helped out a lot. I'm not even using this mic at all. Yeah, Rox, it does. Well, you can get all kinds of cool sounds. Oh, lock myself out. Hurts the ears. Well, we always got the old chicken dance. Here we go. Better than a creepy kid. Yeah, that was one of my ringtones on my phone. I actually had to get a smartphone. That was my first smartphone ever. So better hope we never hear this.
Oh my God! Pick up the phone! There is something very, 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 very important I have to tell you. Psst. Psst. Psst.
So there's all kinds of stuff you can do. So well, that'd be kind of, yeah, I can see that going nuts. Good night, Sue. Take care. God bless. We'll see you on the next one. Well, guys, it's getting to be past my bedtime, so we're going to call her quits. I want to thank everybody for stopping by. If you guys do have any questions about live streaming and you want to learn how to do anything with OBS software, stuff like that, you can leave a comment in this video or message me. Here's my link again in the chat. And if you need help with anything, we're here to help. So you guys, thanks for all coming. Rox, God bless. Allie, God bless. John, God bless. Sybil, God bless. Hope you guys have a blessed week. And I will see everybody on the next one. You guys all take care. And God bless. Be safe. See you guys later.